Mandatory electronic onboard logging devices, coming into effect in the U.S. in December 2017 and in Canada shortly after, are fundamentally changing carrier-shipper relations. As carriers gear up to comply with the rule, shippers need to consider the implications to their own businesses. Hours of service rules are not a stopwatch that can be halted and restarted. With every minute of a driver's allowable duty status digitally recorded and accounted for under the ELD mandate, shippers and receivers have an obligation to ensure truck drivers are driving and not waiting. Reducing waiting time at shipping yards is the key to keeping freight moving and costs under control for customers. Once a driver runs out of hours because he or she is stuck waiting to load or unload, that's it. That truck and driver aren't going anywhere, and neither is the freight. Like it or not, shippers are coming under the microscope. Pushing carriers and drivers to bend compliance is no longer an option. As well, shippers and carriers need to work better in creating as many safe resting and downtime opportunities as possible. If the clock is about to run out while at a customer's property, drivers need to be able to go off duty and park using the sleeper berth at the facility. It's just common sense and ensures all parties fulfill their responsibility to create a safe supply chain. But the onus on carriers and their customers extends beyond property limits. Dense urban traffic across North America, border delays, even severe weather and construction can eat up allowable driving hours. Planning for all these possibilities is a required two-way street. Shippers must be realistic and adapt to more flexible delivery schedules so that drivers aren't forced to waste valuable time during the most congested hours of the day or when delayed by things outside their control. The good news for shippers is that all carriers will now have meaningful data to share. With all carriers finally playing by the same rules, shippers should expect carriers to become partners and provide information that properly identifies where the inefficiencies exist throughout the supply chain. ELDs are a game changer for hours of service compliance and keeping the roads safe for families. That's a good thing, but it means shippers will need to join carriers in changing their game as well.